Nakia, and welcome to Nursing Nakia. And if this is your first time tuning into my video, I would like to say welcome and thank you for coming. And if this is not your first time tuning into my video, I would like to say thank you for your much continued support and thanks for coming back. Okay, guys, I have just wrapped up my week 4. And let me tell you, it is still stressful. I know nursing school is full of changes, full of new people, new faces, yada, yada, yada. But guys, the only thing that frustrates me to the max is when the program isn't organized. And what I mean by that is this. I'm the type of person, when I start a program, I like order. I mean, who doesn't? That's life in general. Okay, I love my instructors, both my lecture instructor and my clinical instructor. They're both awesome. But my instructor for the lectures, she's great. She knows what she knows her stuff. But it's just, I don't know if this is because she's new to Moodle. I don't know what her previous school that she taught at uses, but we use Moodle. A lot of people have used Blackboard or Canvas or something else, but we use Moodle. And everything is pretty much the same. It's just, the way the format is. So she still claims she's having issues with uploading things. Now, here we are starting tomorrow. We're starting on week 5. And we don't have anything uploaded pertaining to week 5. I like to be ahead. I like to go ahead and print out my PowerPoints that she's going to go over tomorrow. And I like to, skim over it just in case if I have questions, I can ask it while I'm there in class versus, sending emails after email after email, and then it takes her a little time to respond back. Woosah. I mean, I'm trying my best and my hardest to tough it out, and just keep going. But guys, February 16th is the drop date. And I've been praying about it and praying about it. I really don't want to drop. But if things don't get better, guys, I might just drop it and just pick it up again maybe next spring. I don't want to do that. But you know how you have a good side and you have a bad side. And that bad side is just telling me, drop. You're a nurse at the end of the day, and just pick it up at another time. And then the good side is saying, no, tough it out. This is the first semester, things are going to get better. The first semester is always the roughest. And, a lot of people have prayed and prayed and prayed the hardest to be where I'm at. So I'm really leaning towards this side. But I tell you guys, this other side is really is really trying to get me to go there. But I'm gonna hopefully everything will be squared away by the time we enter class tomorrow. My class starts at 10. Lectures on Mondays and Tuesdays from 10 to 12:50. Overall the class is laid back. The teacher's laid back. What she teaches is exactly on the quizzes. And when I say quizzes, it's really her test. Because we have, I think, maybe 5 or 6 quizzes, and then we have the final exam. So her quizzes count 65% of our total grade. And then I think the final exam is like 25%. And then the other, the other 10% is just like homework and stuff like that. So pretty much I'm going to come out of this semester with an A. But, like I said, I just like order. But anyway, so basically we are still going over for right now, we're doing the postpartum care for the mom and the baby, which is all review for me because we've already done OB in the practical nursing program. So everything is a refresher. I think new things are going to happen in the second semester. So, I'm ready for that. And guys, before I start, let me show you this. So here are the loose leaf versions of my Pearson textbook. This is what comes when you order your books. So this is what I'm going to use because the instructor now does not use this. All she uses is her PowerPoints, and she uses ATI because you know ATI goes along with the NCLEX. So, and this is just volume one, guys, as you see, volume one. And there are two more sections in here. But you know me, guys, I'm old school. I like to have my textbooks in my hand so that I can highlight and everything. You know, the ebooks are not for me. I can't learn that way. But thank God, you know, um, I'm almost done with the first half of the 8 weeks of this semester, and then we head on over to the last 8 weeks of this semester. Um, so the first semester, she will not be using this, so this will come into play next semester. So you see how thick it is? But it's broken down into all of the chapters or modules, we call it. But I just wanted to show you guys this because I am a hands-on person. I like to have my books in my hand so that I can highlight and make notes and put my little flags and stuff. And all of this will go into a real big binder. So that's going to come in handy next semester. So I just wanted to show you guys that. That's going to come in handy. Let's see. So we have already taken 2 quizzes. And like I said, they count a huge chunk of our grade. And I did extremely well. I missed 1 on quiz 1 and I missed 2 on quiz 2. So they both was like, what, 93 and 91. So 2 A's already. So I'm proud of myself for that. So tomorrow will be quiz 3. I don't know how many questions is going to be on that, but it's going to cover 5 PowerPoints. And I have skimmed over that all weekend, so I feel pumped for that. So as soon as we get in tomorrow, we will go ahead and start the quiz. First she will take roll and then she'll pass out the quizzes. And so once we do that, and then this is another thing that I don't like. I bet you guys saying, Lord have mercy, this child is going all out. But I'm not going over my issues to discourage someone from starting, guys. Every college is different. You know, I think it's just particularly because my instructor is new and this is the first semester of us having her. Because the people last semester, cause see, in my cohort, there are 12 LPNs and we started, you know, January 8th. And then you got what? 21 of the regular students, you know, we all are in the RN program, but we are the transition students. So with me, I know all about Pearson and ATI and stuff like that, but some of my other classmates that are LPNs, they don't. So it feels like we're being rushed through this and nobody is really taking the time to explain the things that they know. So that's another thing I don't like. I mean, guys, if you know something that's going to help somebody, don't withhold that information. Please help your fellow classmates. And if there's something that I know that can help somebody, I'm willing to help them out too. They know that, you know, so I'm all about helping. Anywho, as far as lab, now we didn't have lab this past Wednesday, so there's really nothing to talk about that. So the makeup day for last Wednesday will be this coming Wednesday, which was originally a day that we had off. So I have already told my boss at work that I would work the entire day of Wednesday of this week. So I was looking at my schedule and he's got me down for like a half a day. So tomorrow afternoon when I go to work, I will clarify if he needs me all day or if I just need to come in the afternoon. It really doesn't matter. I'm fine with either way because making up a lab day is much easier than making up a clinical day. So I think if you miss lab, it's like a paper assignment, which is easy peasy for me. So, you know, I can use all the money I can have right now because, you know, when you're working part-time, it's like the bills are coming much faster. So if he needs me to come and work all day, I will, because you know I love my patients and you know I love being in the shot room. So I can do that. But if not, either way is fine. So, and that's one thing I can say about my job. They are huge supporters of us going back to school. So, nothing to report in lab. Oh, let me back that up. The prior week, we did a simulation lab. And, in my lab, we have the live mannequins. And so they can blink their eyes. They can blink their eyes. The instructor is behind a glass door, and she has a microphone, and she can talk, and it'll be her voice, but still she can tell us what's going on with the mannequin, and she'll just give us a little scenario. And so, guys, we had fun with that. That was a new addition when we were finishing the practical nursing program, and I thought it was going to be so cool. And so, guys, I think I'm really going to enjoy lab. So we have to do an online part before we actually go to lab. And that way, once we get into the actual hospital part, that's what we call the actual part that has the live mannequins. We go in the hospital part, and then we act out the scenario. So it was kind of cool. Now, as for clinicals, guys, we have finally been to our very first clinical in person. So we were actually at the hospital last Thursday. Everything went well. Even though my clinical instructor didn't have any log-on information, and we don't either. So we still made do. I mean, time went by fast. We were able to meet our patient and, try to build rapport with them. And then also, there really wasn't a whole lot that we could do with that particular patient because we didn't have any login information. But the main thing was just going in there, introducing ourselves, making sure the bed was low, making sure the patient's call bell is within reach. And, if she needed anything, we were able to do that because we had the codes for like the nourishment room, the supply room, and stuff like that. So if the patient needed ice or ice water or anything like that, or ice cream or yogurt or something like that, we were able to give that to the patient. So that was a plus. So yeah, clinical was really fun. So when you come home, whether if your patient was on an IV, or if you had a diabetic patient, or medications, which we couldn't give medications because we didn't have the login information for the Omnicell. So, and we're not clear if we're going to have that for next Thursday. But whenever we do have access to that, we will be able to pass meds. So, my patient, I couldn't do any 3 of those activities because my patient was on an IV, but it was just normal saline, because my patient was there due to a fall and right-sided weakness. So those 3 activities didn't apply to my patient. So when it does, I will do one of those activities. And also every week we have to fill out the weekly feedback tool. And that's just giving more information about the care that I provided to my patient, what I could have done better, were there any near misses or mistakes that occurred, and thank God there weren't. Just overall experience of your day, so that's my favorite part of clinical, is doing the actual weekly feedback tool. So I think that's all that occurred last week. Again, I'm just ready to get the ball rolling and, just having everything at my fingertips when I need it. So, guys, if you are looking at this video and if you are thinking about going to school, please do it. Don't let nobody discourage you from going back to school. This is just my experience and what I'm experiencing, and anything that I'm going through, I will share with you guys, and and I'll show you the outcome. So hopefully, if not tomorrow, maybe one day this week, she'll get everything squared away to where she can upload everything that we need. Because right now she has a few upset classmates because we all like to be ahead of the game. We like to be able to print out our PowerPoints ahead of time so that if we have questions or concerns, we can address those while we're on campus versus sending email after email. So guys, that's my little vent I had to do this week. I will be coming back this week and showing you what I carry in my clinical bag and what I also carry in my actual backpack for school. Because last time I came on here, when I did my nursing supply haul, I had the Adidas backpack. I really didn't care for that too much, so I have a new backpack that I will show you guys probably either tomorrow or Tuesday. So I want to get in the habit of at least posting 2 videos a week, because I think that's going to add more subscribers, get more Apple gangs. That's what I call my subscribers, because I love all Apple products. And I think majority of everybody that I watch likes Apple products as well, because they have their iPads. That's what I'm recording on now. They have their watch, they have their phone, they have their laptop. So, and the pods. You know, I always carry my pods to lab, because if we have some downtime, I can go and do some activities on ATI. So I have to keep my pods on me at all times. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If there are any questions or concerns about anything that I went over, please link those down below. And if you are new and you are watching this, please hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell, because you will be the first to get notified as soon as I upload a video. So guys, until the next time, which will be in a day or two, stay blessed and be safe. Bye-bye.